Hi everyone, it's Terry here from nutsaboutsstamping.com. In today's video, I'm going to use my Beauty Abounds stamp set to create a super easy teacher gift idea. School will be going back into session soon, and I think this would be a lovely idea for you and your child to make together. You could make several of them and take them in on the first day of school just to show the teacher or teachers how much you support them and for what they do for all the kids in their class. I'm also going to show you at the end of the video 2 additional sizes of this gift idea. So hang about until the end of the video and you can determine which size you think would best suit the kind of gift you want to tuck inside. I'm starting off with a piece of Whisper White cardstock, and I'm going to ink up the For You phrase from the Beauty Abounds stamp set using Pacific Point, because Pacific Point is one of the colors that I have chosen for the designer series to match the designer series paper. Okay, hopefully this will work. Yep. All right, so I've stamped the For You, and then I'm going to bring in my die cutting machine. And I've got my magnetic platform on the bottom, and then I'm going to put on a cutting plate. And then I've got my phrase, and I'm going to use the layering circles framelits. I love these because not only are there many different sizes and possibilities for layering, but I also like the fact that they have the pack has plain circles, and it also has scalloped circles. So you can create a really attractive layer. And then I'm going to put on my top standard cutting pad. I'm going to hold it in place and I'm going to run it through my Big Shot. And that's all I need to die cut. Okay, and then I will bring in some adhesive. And I'll attach these 2 together. There we go. You could also use a Stampin' Dimensional or a mini Stampin' Dimensional underneath the layer so that it pops it up a little bit, but I'm choosing not to do that. It's your choice. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is bring in the designer series paper that I'm going to use to make this gift pocket. This is the Follow Your Art paper. I love this paper. Let me show you a couple of other patterns. It just is really fun. I mean, it's very crafty looking, but I think it would also be super cool for a teacher gift idea. So you could also make a matching gift card. Maybe I'll do that and I'll post that over on my blog afterwards so everything is coordinated together. This square is 6 by 6 inches, and as I said at the end of the video I'll show you 2 other sizes that you can make, and it really depends on what you want to pop inside. Alright, so the other thing that you're going to need is your bone folder, because you want your creases to be really crisp. And if they are crisp, this pocket will stay together. So turn it on its angle, and you're going to fold it so that you create a triangle. And then you're going to use your bone folder to make sure that the crease is crisp and it lies nice and flat. Then what you're going to do is just take the top piece and you're going to fold it down so that you have about 1 inch from the bottom. Okay, and again, you're going to use your bone folder so that it lies nice and flat. See where we are so far? Then poke this flap up a bit, then take this right-hand corner and you're going to fold it up and over so that it sits underneath the crease. I would test it to make sure that this top flap is going to lie flat. I just sort of measure with my eyes, I guess. Then take your bone folder and Make sure it sits like that. And then the last thing you're going to do is take this other side, so the left-hand side, and you're going to fold it up and over top of the other one that you've just done. And use your bone folder. I can't use a lot of pressure because of my hand brace, but then just tuck that under. Let me run it through one last time with my bone folder, and then look. You have a super cute pocket that you've created without any adhesive, which I think is really cool. Now let me bring in my For You, and this time I am going to use a Stampin' Dimensional. I think I'll use 2 because I want it to really stick to the front of my pocket. And take off the tails, and I'm going to stick it on like that. Very quick and easy. Now, if you want to jazz up your pockets, you could put a little bow up here. You could punch a hole and loop some thread or baker's twine through. You could add some embellishments. You could add a layer of ribbon underneath. I'm just showing you the bare bones of what you could do, but then you can let your creativity fly based on your design choices and the supplies that you have at home. Now, let me show you 2 other sizes. So this one was with a 6 by 6 inch piece of paper. This one is a 5 by 5 inch piece. So let me show you the size difference. Okay, so 5 by 5. And then one final one, and again, this really does depend on what you want to put in your pocket. This one was using a 9 by 9 inch square. So this one is much larger. And again, I've used the same Follow Your Art paper designs. So it all comes from the same pack. For this one, what came to my mind right now is maybe a homemade cookie or 2. You could put them in a cello bag, a food safe cello bag, and then you go ahead and for each size of your pocket, you would decorate what you want on the outside. I did think of some other stamp sets that I had on hand. I think a thank you. It's always nice to thank the teacher at the beginning of the year. Depends on the behavior of your child. Of course, my child was always very well behaved. You could, if you want to do a tongue-in-cheek, you could do the Just Breathe, because teachers do need to breathe gently in and out during the day. Life is a beautiful thing. This is from the Colorful Seasons. The other one, I also like this one, May all your tomorrows be as happy as today. And then you could have, this one is the Stitched All Around stamp set. There's the thank you. You are my only sunshine. Enjoy your special day. Oh, darling, you are fabulous. I mean, it depends on your style and your creativity and how much fun you want to have with the teachers that are going to be teaching your kids this year. So for a complete listing of the supplies that I use, the measurements for the layers, and a full set of written instructions, head on over to my blog, www.nutsaboutsstamping.com. While you're on my blog, there is a Shop Now button. So if you want to purchase the Follow Your Art paper and other, you definitely need a bone folder for this project, you can click on that Shop Now button and it'll link you over to my online store. You can also subscribe to my free newsletters. I send a newsletter idea each week that you won't see anywhere else. Come on back next week because I'll have another teacher gift idea that will be fun for you to make as well as this one. I'm Terry. I am Nuts About Stamping. I hope you'll create something beautiful today too. Bye for now.